athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Capella. Shot clock at 5. Young passes to Capella. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. Rebounded by Capella. Now let's go to the sideline to catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. When Jimmy Butler's name came up, Coach talked about his intensity on the floor. Coach told me Jimmy's work rate is exceptional. Nobody out-hustles him. We need to be at 110% for all 48 minutes to even keep up with him tonight. Now that, of course, is a cliche, but we know what he meant. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here is Young. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Young dishes to Capella. Rocket 6. It's stolen by Adebayo. Fires the 3. Outside Lowry. Robinson sets a screen for Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening, and he makes the first.
Shooting for Miami, Duncan Robinson.
Robinson hits them both. Here's Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Outside Lowry. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Now Lowry into the lane. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In such control driving to the hoop, Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Here is Lowry after the made shot from John Collins. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Cans it from downtown. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Capella with a screen on Robinson. Herter passes to Capella. Good work there as it goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Robinson after Clint Capella's bucket. Robinson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson on the wing. From deep. And it's Robinson again missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Knocks down the 3 ball. 5 points in the game.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Now here is Lowry. Here he goes to stop the run. And Duncan Robinson good for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Young kicks to Collins. Five on the clock. Rebound by the Heat.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blue.
And the shot goes in.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. On its way from Young for two. Adebayo finds Butler. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Passes it to Robinson. Drains the three-pointer. Robinson's got 11.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team system.
Look at that!
I'm leaving. I'm gone.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Heat.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Herter. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Butler from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Collins. Popped up there for Collins. Stolen by Tucker. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Young looking it over. Inside. Here's Capella. And Adebayo sends it back. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. From past the arc. The rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 7. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
No good on the 3. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Young up top, now recovering. Out to the right wing. Herter passes to Hunter, and stolen by Butler. To the middle, stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Hey, if Herter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Loads it up for Butler.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The Hawks trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Tucker has it in the corner. Outside for Lowry. Drills it from outside. And now it's a 12-point Heat lead.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
And Young, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 5 points so far.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Here's Tucker. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. Tries again. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Capella's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Lowry against Young. Robinson for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Right side Robinson. Here's Tucker. Off with the layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration.
22.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
28.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Martin in at the 4. Now here's Wright. Out to Gallinari. It's right on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Here's Luwawu. A 3-pointer off the mark. Miami leading by 7. Good saving. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. There's the pick. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Oladipo finds Hero. Back to Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
Oladipo hits them both. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Atlanta. 7-point differential. And there's the pass to Luwawu. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
There's the lob to Oladipo. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gets an open look and hits.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Miami's on 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Pass to Hero. Outside, Martin. Back to Hero. Martin with a screen on Gallinari. Clock at 4, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Here's Luwawu. He has 6. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 on the shot clock with the drive. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Heat shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. To the paint. Good saving. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Hawks have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gallinari's got his first 2 points.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Here's Oladipo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Luwawu. He's got 6. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points for Bogdanovich. Miami trailing. And here's Oladipo. Passes to Hero. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Luwawu. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Key substitution.
Lowry against Young. Screen by Capella. 3-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team 4.
8 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Heat lead by 2.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Robinson left side. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in swing. Drives to the hoop.
Fluid athlete, good hop. If Herter can continue to do that, watch out.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Robinson passes to Butler. Off target from 3-point range. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here is Young. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Lowry can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. It's to Collins. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Lowry against Young. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night. Now, here is Young. Driving in. Plays it up and banks it in.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young with the ball. Collins finds Hunter. They set the pick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer. Robinson missing again.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Now, here is Young. Just 5 on the clock. Capella kicks to Young. A 3-ball. That's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-3 run. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Multifaceted as Trae Young may be, everything still starts with that jumper.
Outside Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here is Young. Deep. No good that time. It's off. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was a thing. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Young, 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Drains the triple.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Conley against Young. Shot from the top of the key. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Collins on the take. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Bogdanovic. The three from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Herter can't hit. And here are the Jazz. 6-point game. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Pass to Young. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Now Collins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Now here's Herter. Collins inside, defended by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert. That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Hawks.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. Up and in on the layup.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Young against Conley. Young attacking. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Oh, there's the alley. Here we go. Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Capella. Pass to Herter. Back to Hunter. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Now here's Young. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. Young's got 6 points.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Outside Herter. Back to Young. It's blocked by Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Conley with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Jazz.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Back to Young. Hunter passes to Capella. Bogdanovich against Hunter. Capella screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Outside Mitchell. Going inside. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Fires for three. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Young against Gobert. And stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Young against Conley. Right side Young. That one's good for 2. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Hunter against Mitchell. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And here's Young. Give him 8. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Right side Mitchell. Excellent D there from Capella.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Tipped. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Collins outside. Pass to Herter. Now here's Capella. Outside Hunter. And he lobs it up top. Young can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. That puts him in the lead. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Young against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert. Right side Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Jazz substitution.
$19 seconds left in the first half. Here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hernan Gomez. It's blocked. Here's Okongwu. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Man, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
DeLon Wright is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Good on the second one. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Clarkson against Wright. Driving inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Utah's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Now Clarkson. Here's House. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's House. Defended by Bogdanovich. House misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Right outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Gallinari with a screen on Pascal. Here's Bogdanovich. And he lays it up and in. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
And it's Clarkson missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Outside Bogdanovic. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Pass to House, looking to end the run. The Jazz with another miss.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And Pascal, here we go. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Wright against Clarkson. Outside Gallinari. Driving in. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Pass to Whiteside. Outside Pascal. The three ball. Rebound Atlanta.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Clarkson against Wright. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Clarkson against Wright. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Hernan Gomez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Gallinari. To the paint. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist from Gallinari.
They're really working the paint now.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Clarkson passes to Pascal. Here's House. Here's Whiteside. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
A line change here for Utah. The Hawks have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. He drops it from range. Wright's got 7 points in the game.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Substitution for your Hawks.
Now here's Conley. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Outside Hunter, 6 to shoot. Young way outside. That one doesn't drop. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Crosses over. And he lays it in.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Young with it. And there's the drive. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And Young, here we go. For three, Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 15. And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Offline with a three.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Now Collins pulls it from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And that one's good.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Conley against Young. And he lobs it up, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Conley goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Young against Conley. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Fires the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Shoots. The shot by Conley, no good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Collins outside. That won't go either for Collins. For the Jazz, this one not looking good.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Trae Young.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Young. From deep. That shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Atlanta with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Young against Conley. Now here's Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A clean win, and one where they
Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, and the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Just 4 to shoot. Paul dishes to Ayton, and Capella sends it back.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Now Young. And he drives in. Shot by Collins, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Going inside. Paul grabs the board. Suns on offense.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And here's Booker from the arc. Crowder kicks to Booker. The tray. He doesn't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Herder passes to Capella. It's Collins with the drive. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Herder. Defended by Booker. They get it back. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker right side. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And finished off by Collins.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Paul against Young. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Paul, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. And Young, here we go. Plays it up off the glass. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Paul. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks on top, up 5.
Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
The Hawks leading by 6. Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Driving to the basket.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Young against Paul. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Down low, it's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. Driving inside. And that one, good. Herter's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Here's Capella after the Suns pick up 2. There's the pass to Herter. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 8. For 3, Booker, good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The drive by Booker, and Capella sends it back. Young pass to Herter. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball?
Oh, yes, sir. What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Paul against Young. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And Young kicks to Collins. And there's the drive. Pass to Herter. Capella with a screen on Booker. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. For 3, Booker. Elbow shot. Bridges finds Booker. Ayton a screen. No good from Booker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the shot goes down. He has 6.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. And yes, it's good. Young's got 12.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
23 seconds left to play here in the half. Booker with it, and guarded by Capella. Count it. Ayton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Young looking it over. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. And whoop. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's McGee in at the 5, home in the paint. Second chance shot. McGee with the block.
Sun ball.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. 8-point game. Payne dishes to McGee. Back to Payne. Over right. Payne can't hit.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Here's Luwawu. It's hauled in by the Suns. 3-on-3. Johnson, a wide open look, and it's Phoenix scoring again. The Hawks leading by 4. 90 seconds now into the second half. Right, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. No points in the game yet for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Craig passes to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Right, left side. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. The feed to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now here's Payne. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The pass to Craig. Shoots from the block. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Gallinari. And the layup is good. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
Payne with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Feeds to McGee. And he banks in the lane.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Johnson against Wright. He feeds it to Gallinari. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
2 seconds. Substituting for the Suns.
It's right on the wing. Defended by Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And Wright throws it down hard.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Back to Paul. There's the drive, and it goes down 2 points. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Pass to Luwawu. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Luwawu's got his first basket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. Here's the three. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Paul.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
Right outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Wow. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside. Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. Outside Collins. Takes it inside and finished off by Collins.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
Ball against Young. Ball outside. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. The 3, Booker, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Paul. Paul against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Ayton against Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And stolen by Booker. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Booker. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Ayton at the elbow. It's stolen by Capella. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Young against Paul. This is it to Booker. From downtown. The shot by Paul, no good. The Hawks leading by 10. Bogdanovich looking around. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Young. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. Ball outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
So they foul intentionally. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Hawks.
And the Hawks with possession here. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. For 3, Booker to the inside. Ayton. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 12. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Herter with it. Right, the pass to Herter. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Back to Booker. Outer dishes to Booker. From 12 feet out. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Atlanta.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. Young is subbed in for DeLon Wright. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's Young. And so the Hawks take the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay.
Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot to 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. Now here's Capella. Clock at 6. From the arc. Here's Herder. He takes it in. No good on the shot. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Outside Young. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Collins passes to Capella. Capella, screen on Lowry. Young finds Capella. Good D by Adebayo.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Hunter. Capella, screen on Lowry. Hunter passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Young against Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Hunter with the rebound. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, maybe.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on Lowry. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Robinson gets the bucket.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Pass to Herder. Outside Hunter. And here's Collins. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Hunter. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 35 left to play in the first.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Free throw's good. Young.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Capella with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Here's Young. Stolen by Lowry. A minute 9 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Robinson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Hunter. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 5.
When Butler's locked in on the defensive end, his defensive instincts are awesome.
Capella, screen on Lowry. Young, the pass to Hunter. To the wing, right side. Pass to Herder. Fires the 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Now here's Robinson for 3. No good there.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the board.
And so it's Miami leading by 6.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Down low. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Into the lane. Adebayo with the rejection.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Again, the Heat misses.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Young. Back to Herder. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler passes to Adebayo. Lowry against Young. Back to Lowry. Left side Butler. Outside Tucker. This one for 3. Miami, no good that time either. The Hawks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Outside Herder. Collins with a screen on Robinson. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Butler passes to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Takes the 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. You had a chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Lowry against Young. Now Lowry. He's got 5. Butler can't get it to go. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And Young, here we go. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Deflects the pass. Plenty of space. And yep, it's good. And the Heat lead by 8.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Pass to Collins. Outside Herder. Up top Capella. Inside. Here's Hunter. Deflected by Butler.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
There's a minute 26 left in the first half of basketball. Lowry against Young. Lets the three fly. Gets the three ball to go. Young's got 5.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Stolen by Young. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Robinson can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Puts it up from 12. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
And both free throws good for Hunter. 40 seconds left in the second period. Lowry against Young. Outside Tucker. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And he's going for the oop here. Collins, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Butler. And again, the Heat missing.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Young attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Heat with the lead. They've got Tyler Hero, also Victor Oladipo out there, and it's Martin in the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero outside, back to Oladipo. Pass to Hero, over Bogdanovich. Hero with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 3.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Now Gallinari. Back to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Gallinari. Tipped. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Now here's Oladipo. From deep. Gallinari pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Shot clock at 5. Outside Bogdanovich. This for the tie. And it's Martin with the rebound. Well, Miami shooting only 39% so far in the game. Oladipo. Rejected by Okongwu. Out to Oladipo. Here's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Wright outside. Picked up by Okongwu. Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. And he gets that one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here they come. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And they'll get another chance. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Oladipo. Right with the board. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. For the lead, here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Heat lead by 3.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Right, attacking. Good work defensively by Oladipo.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Luau Cabarro. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 on the clock from about 19. No good that time.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Pass to Martin. Oladipo outside. Hero with it. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Luau Cabarro. Right outside. Will it go? And it's Miami with a rebound.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Hero on the wing. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Martin with the rebound. So both teams changing it up here.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Lowry against Young. Launches it. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 8. And will.
Come on, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks trailing. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. For 3, Collins. Back to Herder. Just 5 to shoot. And a slam dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. The 3. Fires in the triple. And the Heat lead by 9.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Young with it. The kick to Hunter. Launches a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Lowry against Young. The kick to Hunter. To the left side wing. Over Tucker. Capella, the pass to Collins. Outside Herder. The crossover. There's the drive. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Hey, if Herder can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Outside Robinson. Let's go with a three. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Hey, rejected by Capella. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Now Lowry. And he drives in. Blocked again!
I feel for the guy who gets his shot blocked by Trae Young. He's going to hear it from his teammates.
Atlanta foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young against Lowry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Pass to Collins. Now here's Capella. Right side, Young. Tries again. Got a hand on it.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
Time running out for the Hawks. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Collins against Robinson. Pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. And again, the Heat missing. And for Atlanta, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Herter. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
1:14 left in the fourth. Outside Robinson from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Heat.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Kyle Lowry.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dives.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. Capella with a rebound. Now here's Herter. So it's Miami picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And the Jazz start out with the ball. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Hunter on the wing. Young with the ball. Into the lane. And the basket is good. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Back to Conley. A three-pointer good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Collins passes to Hunter. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Collins. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter. And his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Pass to Hunter. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Now the pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Mitchell. Conley left side. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Capella. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Young on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And Young kicks to Collins. Going inside. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. The second chance effort. And that'll be folks. The coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so Collins nails both of them. Here's Conley. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's O'Neal with the 3. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Young. Collins, a screen on Conley. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Capella sets a screen for Young. 4 on the shot clock. Throws it up high and finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Conley against Young. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Screen by Capella. Herter passes to Capella. Back to Herter. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 ball is good. Collins has got 9 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Collins. Takes it inside.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's John Collins.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers. Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Herter. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. He gets that one. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Conley sets a screen for Mitchell. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Second team foul.
Atlanta leading by 9. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Herter. Back to Young. Collins, a screen on Conley. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And so it's Utah here with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Conley against Young. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Here's the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Conley against Young. Collins wide open. He fires. And again, it's Atlanta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Young against Conley. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Young drives in. Count that one. Young's got 7 points.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Mitchell outside. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Atlanta leading by 14. Now, here is Young. He has 7. Hunter kicks to Young. Lock at 6. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young from outside. That shot is off. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Conley for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 6.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Down low. Back to Herter. Screen by Capella. Herter passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Mitchell driving in. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hunter. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period.
15.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
28.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. John Collins has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Clarkson. Inside. Here's Whiteside. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Clarkson against Wright. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Wright, the pass to Bogdanovic. Dishes it to Okongwu. Launches it. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist by Okongwu. Bogdanovic has got 6. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Clarkson. Gay scanning the floor. Here he goes. Here's Whiteside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Whiteside's got his first basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Gallinari. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
The pass to House. Lets the three fly. Here's Pascal. Clarkson against Wright. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Gay. Clarkson outside. And Utah another three.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Right against Clarkson. Driving the lane.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jazz trail by 18. Clarkson up top, guarded by Wright. Here is House. Clarkson outside. For the three. That shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Pascal. No good that time.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Gallinari. Driving inside. Right on the bucket.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
Passes it to House. Now Pascal. Gallinari covering. Gay left side. And it's sent back by Okongwu. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovich. Puts up a three. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz trail by 20 to the wing on the left. Here's House. And a missed layup. Here's Luwawu. Right side, Bogdanovich. The three. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead.
And your Jazz Dancers.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They got Whiteside. Eric Pascal out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the two. It's the group right now for Utah.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Young looking it over. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Conley against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here is Young. Another three for Atlanta.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fourth quarter still Young, just over a minute play. Here's Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the awareness from Rudy Gobert? Sees an opportunity and jumps all over it.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. On its way from Young for two. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz trail by 21. Mitchell wide open. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Young from deep three-point range. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's O'Neal with the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young with the ball. Capella finds Hunter. And a deep three from Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. This one for 3. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Rebound by the Hawks. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To end the drought, Herter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for John Collins.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
There's the pass to Herter. Takes the 3. Capella, the pass to Herter. From deep three-point range, that one misses. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.
tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block, back to the basket, trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Now here's Young. Outside Herder. Stolen by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Crowder. And he's going for the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Ball against Young. Now here's Collins. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Herder. Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Got it. Good job in the low post. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Young attacking. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Crowder. Down low. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Capella screen on Paul. Young against Paul. And Young gets it to go. Young's got his second basket.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Young against Paul. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Assisted by.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Paul passes to Crowder. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Booker for 3. Hunter on the wing. Outside Young. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Suns leading. Bridges down low. Young's there. Crowder left side. Outside Booker. Fires high post. Capella with a rebound.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Hunter against Booker. Hunter passes to Young. Connects from downtown. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Young. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Eight seconds left in the first quarter here. Collins a screen. 3 seconds left. And scoring inside is Young. He's got 9.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court for the Hawks, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Hunter. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here's Collins for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base. And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Paul against Young. Clock at 6. Capella screen on Paul. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Have the space there, but it's offline. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
And Young gets it to go.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Bridges passes to Booker. Hayden with a screen. Fires from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Now here's Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Herder into the lane. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good sign that Herder's learning how to take that kind of contact and still score.
Paul against Young. Back to Paul. Driving to the basket. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Outside Young. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. Well, Brent, you could light it up from three-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, BA. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
And it's Crowder missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Fast break. Here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. To the inside. A minute 39 left in the first half. Back to Capella. Paul with a steal. Here's Ayton. Takes it inside. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now Collins. 5 points in the game. Pass to Herder. Collins with a screen on Crowder. Now Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Paul with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his third assist of the night.
Like to see McKay get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Now here's Young. 13 points in the game. Outside Herter. Collins with a screen on Booker. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. 27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Here's Booker from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 9 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And the first half comes to a conclusion. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Hawks, 26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Payne against Wright. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Hawks ball.
And here's Wright. With the drive. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee tucks it last. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Here's Craig. Pass to Shamet. Back to Craig. McGee in the post. Okongwu on him. Back to McGee. Shot clock at 6. And now the Hawks on the break. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Back to Gallinari. It's stolen by Johnson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Back to Wright. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Shamet from down in the low post. It goes. And as for Bogdanovic's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovic certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson passes to McGee. 5 to shoot. Craig with it. Okongwu on him. And McGee with the stuff.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Wright. Drives to the hoop. Gallinari for 3. Hauled in by McGee.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shot on the wing. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead. Right with the ball. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Shamet. Inside. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Gallinari, the pass to Wright. Over Payne. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
Right against Payne. Outside Craig. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Craig with a steal. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's the Wawu-Cabarrot. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. Buzzer-beating backbreaker.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. Good chance here from Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young against Paul. Pass to Herder. And here's Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Herder. Shoots over Booker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Booker. From downtown. 6 to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Young against Paul. It's Herder on the wing from outside the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get another three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Young. Launches it. They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Counted from distance. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Puts up a three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hunter passes to Young. For three. And Ayton pulls it down.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Hawks ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young, the pass to Hunter.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
Hunter can't get it to go. Ball finds Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Bridges. He takes it in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Collins outside. Up and over Crowder. Collins, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Capella. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Suns running out of time. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Ayton passes to Paul. Ayton against Capella. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Hunter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Trae Young.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And Booker pulls it down. The three from Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time